Hey, Mega Maniacs, this is Mr. MegaManFan, and I have another one of those weeks on the retro hunting adventures where there ain't nothing to it but just to do it. Got a bunch of stuff somewhat at random that I need to open up, and some of it I'll be able to try out in this video, and some of it, like the Sega CD game, I won't be able to set up in time to try it out in this video, but I'll leave you a note as to whether or not it worked. But let's go ahead and start with this really weird one here, which I picked up from a KB Toy Liquidators so long ago, I can't even tell you the date, but I found it in storage. A WCW NWO grudge match between the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott. It's a Tiger LCD game with WCW branding. A 7-level tournament for the championship, but you can only play as Big Papa Pump, holla if you hear me, or his brother, the dog-faced gremlin. The Steiner Brothers were one of the most celebrated tag teams in wrestling history. They held tag team gold in most wrestling federations and were feared by all other teams. Scott Steiner turned on his brother Rick, joined the New World Order, and they have been battling ever since. They have fought many times, but there has never been a legitimate uncontested winner. Jump in the ring, enter a best of 7 tournament to prove you're the better Steiner. Cripple him with an atomic drop. Finish him with high impact moves. Take him down with a German suplex. Let's see if this even works after all this time. I don't know how careful I need to be about opening this up. It's got that very crappy clamshell plastic that cheap LCD games and cheap MP3 players tend to come in. See also dank pods on YouTube. Although I don't have a snake named Frank, I have a cat named Tango. Let's get this plastic off and maybe we can save the backboard, maybe not. Get a lovely shot of Night Trap as I cut my way around this. The worst part about this plastic is it tends to cut you no matter how much you cut it. It always fights back. You get little scrapes everywhere. Well, that was surprisingly easy to get out. It doesn't look too bad for its age. Didn't melt or anything. Get this backboard out of here, and we can recycle the rest of this. Still have no idea if this thing is going to work or not, or if it'll be fun for more than 30 seconds if it does. But as a wrestling fan, I was just, well, it must work. I already heard it go beep. As a wrestling fan, I was just tempted to pick it up regardless of how good or bad it might be. Yeah, it has come to life. Off, on, start. Infuriating until the match ends, but apparently I just lost the match. Grapple, kick, punch, block. Well, at least it tells you what the moves are. Tango is in a peak state of expressiveness. You'd think I didn't just clean his litter and feed him before filming the video, but he still wants to be part of what's going on. Tango, if you're gonna come up, come up. Yep, I knew he'd do that. This interruption is brought to you by Tango, who apparently likes crappy LCD games. Do you, Tango? Are you into crappy LCD games? No, that's a good boy. Everybody likes to see the happy paws, so Let's take a look at the happy paws, tearing up the leather. Yeah, it's a good boy. He's a good boy. Probably just heard me talking doing the voiceover, and that's why he had to come see what was going on. Destination unknown. Ruby, 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 tango. Ruby, 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 tango. The reprint was much more affordable. Return of the Ninja. What your enemy fears the most is something it cannot see. You. Play as a male or female ninja. Collect 6 special ninja tools. Earn ninja trading cards completing levels. Trade ninja cards with other Return of the Ninja game owners. I don't think that's too likely to happen. Copyright 2021 Natsumi, because that's the modern day print run of this game. I don't really see anything under there. Alright, let's just get it open. There's the limited run instruction manual. And there's the game. Limited run. Return of the Ninja. Let's make sure it works. Pop this in the old Game Boy Advance. Already got batteries in it. Turn it on and we shall see what we see. I think it's safe to say that it works. We can call that a tested and working game. So we'll just turn that off. Watch the screen slowly fade out. Pop the game out. Stick it back in the box for now. And move on to the next item as Tango gets all excited again. Such a good boy. Aw. Yes, sweetie. Oh, your nose is so cold. You're the star of the show. Not all this video game stuff. It's you. Yes. Flick. My wife picked this up for me at GameStop because she knows in Animal Crossing New Horizons, Flick is my absolute favorite character. More so than any of the other ones they offer, with the possible exception of Marshall. That appears to be the only other one in this series that I would even want, but she knew I would want Flick most of all, so she got it for me. Very thoughtful. get this open. Looking pretty badass, Flick. Got your 2 earrings back here. Got your leather jacket. Your boots. Looking sharp, my man. Gee, thanks. Oh, and if you'd like to buy any commissions, I've got some bug art I'd like to make for you. Okay, thanks, bye. Unfortunately, I think the bug catching tournament season is now over, but he'll still show up as a random NPC every now and then to buy any bugs that you don't want to keep. He's pretty awesome, even in miniature. I wouldn't object to having a full-size plush version of Flick. I don't know if that's something anybody makes. I mean, I'm sure you could get somebody to custom make it on Etsy, but I'm talking about, like, a licensed by Nintendo version. But I wouldn't object to an Etsy one if it was well made and not stupidly expensive. Like, if it cost what a plush from Fangamer costs, I could probably live with that. I won't throw it away, I promise. I swear I will not. I promise you. Alright. Let's get Night Trap open. No, I guess he's going to go upstairs and sunbathe. He likes to do that during the day. And you can hear the refrigerator running in the background as the ice tray fills up with water. Yes, Tango, that's what's making noise. No need to get upset about it. Yes, that is the sound you hear. It's normal. Would you believe I actually have one other Sega CD game that's in the shrink wrap? And it's not a new one like this. Well, new/reprint like this. It's Scottie Pippen's Slam Dunk. It's a 4 CD set. I bought it that way. They didn't charge me a premium for it. It was just... that's what they had when I asked them if they had any Sega CD games. They handed me a big stack, and a sealed copy of Scottie Pippen's Slam Dunk was one of them. Piling up a lot of trash here. Let's get a look at this limited run reprint of Night Trap. Probably the only way I could ever afford it. You can see it's brand new. No scratches, never been used. Should work just fine in my JVC, but that is to be determined. Full page manual inserted into the teeth in the front. Our agents have put cameras all over the house. Yes, I know. From the Limited Run Games Online BBS. That's amusing. I like that. Alright. That is everything in this episode of the Retro Hunting Adventures. I've been Mr. MegaManFan for myself and Tango. I say thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week. New content every day as well.